Hey guys, Austin here with the post-game debrief of the Edmonton Oilers 4-2 victory over the Seattle Kraken. This is Edmonton's 12th straight victory. Let's jump right into it in the first period. Shout out to Pride Night. Hockey is for everyone. Kane had a good chance early, just could not get a shot off. Skinner then made a save on Tolvanen. Hyman with a delay of game penalty. I wrote stupid rule because the way he swung his stick at the puck, that was clearly not intentionally delay of game, but they called it anyways. And then Derek Ryan had a chance shorthanded. McDavid waited too long on his opportunity as well. The penalty kill was strong. Gagne back in the lineup tonight. McDavid drew a penalty for Edmonton, but then was immediately called for slashing off the draw. 4-on-4 for 141. A horrible call. Steve Kozari, by the way. Oilers fans will be very familiar with him, and that's not the last you'll hear of Steve Kozari's names in this post-game debrief. The Oilers kill the abbreviated power play, so their penalty kill was 2 for 2 on the night. Tolvanen then scored on a breakaway to make it 1-0 Seattle. McDavid was slashed before the goal, and there was no call. Seattle then took a penalty. It was Larson for boarding. Nothing doing on the power play for Edmonton. Edmonton's power play coming into tonight was 5 for its last 37. And then Jared McCann scored on another breakaway to make it 2-0 Seattle. Oilers somehow cannot score on a wonderful chance for Desharnais. And then Seattle had a third breakaway before the end of the first period. End of one, the score was 2-0 Seattle. Shots were 12-9 for Edmonton. The expected goals, though, were 1.3 to 0.6 in favor of the Oilers. Moving on into the second period, I wrote, we need a big second, need a good start, and then Warren Foegele answered my hockey prayers. He scores early to make it 2-1. Great forecheck by Evander Kane down low in the corner, feeds the puck to Draisaitl, who spins and shoots it on net. Warren Foegele is on the back door for the rebound, puts it home to make it a 1-goal game. Connor McDavid then took a penalty for roughing, ? Kozari master class. Edmonton with a good kill though, 3 for 3 at this point. Then Connor McDavid drew another power play, and I wrote, we need a power play goal. And again, Draisaitl, the hockey gods answered my prayers, 2-2 with a power play goal. Good work down low by Hyman and Draisaitl. And that was Draisaitl's first power play goal since December 8th, if you can believe it. Did not realize he had not scored a power play goal since all the way back on December 8th. Top line then went to work. Connor McDavid was mugged. There were no calls. And then Warren Foegele, a breakaway goal from Draisaitl and Kane to make it 3-2 Edmonton. Draisaitl up to 3 points. Kane with his 600th NHL point. Congratulations to Evander Kane. I thought this was a good game for him. Yes, he had a couple giveaways in his own zone, but overall, considering what he's fighting through, before the game, coming through the tunnel, you could see he's limping. He's battling something. He's grinding it out right now, and he helped produce on the score sheet tonight. 600 points for Kane. Congrats to him. And then there was a missed high stick on Ekholm. There was a missed high stick, and then Ekholm got called for tripping, but the penalty was killed. 4 for 4 at that point. Seattle, some looks, but nothing inside on the power play. Wenberg then tied the game at 3 off of an outlet pass by Joey Decord. It was a nice pass by their goaltender. Top line had a long change, and they couldn't get off, but there was a coach's challenge for offside by Edmonton, and that should come back. No doubt it was no goal. Still 3-2 Oil. And then Ryan McLeod had a nice look at the end of the period. End of 2, it was 3-2 Edmonton. The shots were 25-19 in favor of the Oilers, and the expected goals were 2.4 to 1.40 in favor of Edmonton. In the third period, I wrote, we need a tight neutral zone in the third. Hyman had a chance early. Brown had a good chance just 4 minutes in. He had a nice shot. And then Yamamoto was getting a little tenacious with Darnell Nurse. They were going back and forth at it. Third line also had a tenacious forecheck. Desharnais had 2 good looks on net. Skinner made a good save on Thomas Tatar. If you guys remember those guys from Montreal when Tatar was in Montreal. Thomas Tatar. Anyways, Bouchard walks in, takes a shot. Nurse holding penalty. I thought it was a very lazy penalty on Nurse. Skinner with a good save on Jared McCann. The penalty was killed off. The penalty kill finishes 5 for 5 tonight. And then the crowd started to try and do a wave with 7:10 left, but I didn't really see it get going too badly, which I'm glad I didn't have to make too much of a note about that tonight. And then I wrote definition of a shutdown period for Edmonton. They were content running the clock and forcing plays to the outside the entire period. And then there was some rough stuff in the crease after a shift where Gord and McDavid went at it. Then Gord jumped up high to hit Matthias Ekholm. He got a 5-minute major for boarding, and it was reviewed, and it was actually given 5 minutes for charging. So I was the right call in my opinion. The Oilers had a 3-minute power play. Zach Hyman then makes it 4-2 on the power play. A really good tic-tac goal play by Draisaitl to McDavid, who then gets it to Hyman on the back door for the tap-in. Draisaitl with 4 points tonight. Edmonton's power play continued. Good chance for Nuge. And then I saw that you were trying to get Fogle the hat trick late on the power play, but he took a penalty. Him and Borgen were both gone with misconducts. Oilers win 4-2, and that is 12 straight games for Edmonton. At the end of the game, the Oilers win 4-2. The shots were 36-27 in favor of the Oilers, and the expected goals were 3.75 to 1.70 in favor of Edmonton. Edmonton went 2 for 5 on the power play and 5 for 5 on the penalty kill. Seattle out-hit Edmonton 36-11. Edmonton had 18 blocks to Seattle's 9 blocks. Edmonton had 13 giveaways. Seattle had 8, and Edmonton had 10 takeaways to Seattle's 7. Now, my personal 3 stars tonight. Third star I gave to Evander Kane, who had 2 assists. He looked very engaged. Second star I gave to Warren Fogle. He had 2 goals and helped kickstart the comeback. And then the first star, of course, I gave to Leon Draisaitl. He had 1 goal and 3 assists for 4 points, but not only was he producing points, he was very, very engaged on the defensive side of the game. If you guys go back and look at Draisaitl's game tonight on the highlights, this was maybe the best defensive game I had seen him play. The best 200-foot game I remember seeing Draisaitl play maybe all season. He was all over the place. That second line, he really is driving that second line right now. It's nice to see. So Edmonton improves to 25-15-1, and they now temporarily move into 3rd place in the Pacific Division. This is Edmonton's 12th straight victory. They are 5 wins away from tying the all-time record of 17 straight wins, and that was set by the 1992-1993 Pittsburgh Penguins, who, of course, we all know had Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr and Paul Coffey, and that whole team was stacked. It was unbelievable. Next up for the Oilers, they are in Calgary on Hockey Night in Canada this Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and this is a good time to give you guys a reminder. Saturday, just before the Oilers puck drop against the Calgary Flames, I will be doing that giveaway where I'm giving away an Atlanta Thrashers jersey, and I am giving away a Red Deer Rebels hat to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers. If you're unfamiliar with the giveaway, I will post a video link in the description. You can click on that. That has all the details. Basically, I'm just going to be live on my YouTube channel before the Oilers play, and then everyone who's in chat, there's going to be a code word. You just type giveaway. It picks people randomly. Whoever is picked, I'll pick 2 people, 1 for the jersey, 1 for the hat, and we are going to be doing our first giveaway on Saturday. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, and we continue to build the best Oilers and hockey YouTube channel in 2024. As always, guys, I really appreciate your support. If you liked the video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the day after discussion between the Oilers and Kraken 4-2 victory. Thanks again, guys. We will see you soon. Take care and stay warm.